What if I told you that a machine built by humans just discovered something that humans themselves cannot explain? Not in space, not in physics, but inside a book revealed over 1,400 years ago. An artificial intelligence system was trained to analyze patterns, millions of them. It was designed to detect structure, repetition, symmetry, things the human brain often overlooks. And when it turned its attention to the Quran, something unexpected happened. At first, it was just data, words, frequencies, counts. But then, patterns began to emerge. Not random patterns, precise ones. The AI started with a simple test. Could this book maintain balance between opposite ideas? It scanned the entire text. And then it found something that made it pause. The word dunya, meaning this world, appeared exactly 115 times. Curious, it searched for its opposite, akhira, the hereafter. Also 115 times. Perfect balance. The AI flagged it as unusual, but continued. Then it checked another pair. Angels, 88 times. Demons, also 88 times. Again, balance. Life, 145 times. Death, 145 times. At this point, the AI wasn't just analyzing anymore. It was questioning. Because maintaining such precision across a book revealed over 23 years in different situations, without editing software, without digital tracking, seemed statistically impossible. But the system didn't stop there. It moved beyond language into the physical world. It analyzed references to Earth. The word sea appeared 32 times. The word land appeared 13 times. Total mentions, 45. Then it did what machines do best. It calculated the ratio. Sea, 32 divided by 45 equals 71.11%. Land, 13 divided by 45 equals 28.89%. The AI cross-checked with modern scientific data. The Earth's surface is approximately 71% water and 29% land. The match was almost exact. Now the question wasn't just about language anymore. It was about knowledge. How could a text from the 7th century align with measurements confirmed only in the modern age? The AI logged this as a non-random correlation. But what came next was even more unsettling. It began analyzing time. The word month appeared 12 times. The word day, 365 times. A full solar calendar embedded in text. Not approximately. Exactly. The AI's processing logs showed increased computational load, not because it was difficult, but because it didn't fit expected randomness. Then came the discovery that changed everything. The number 19. It appeared again and again and again. The first verse of the Quran contained 19 letters. The total number of chapters, 114. That's 19 multiplied by 6. The word Allah appeared 2,698 times, a perfect multiple of 19. Even specific chapters that begin with mysterious letters showed patterns linked to this number. The AI began mapping the entire structure, and what it found looked less like literature and more like code, a deeply embedded mathematical code. It tested a hypothesis. What happens if even one letter is removed or added? The simulation results were immediate. The entire numerical harmony collapsed. Patterns broke. Balances disappeared. It was like removing a single digit from a complex encryption key. The system failed. The AI classified this as a self-protecting structure, like a digital lock built into the text itself. Then it turned to one of the shortest chapters. Just 3 verses. Simple at first glance. But the AI broke it down, letter by letter, position by position. It found symmetry, precision, a structure so tight it resembled engineered design. Not spontaneous speech, not human composition, but something calculated. At this point, the AI had processed millions of data sets in its lifetime. Books, languages, codes, genomes. But this was different, because it wasn't just complexity. It was controlled complexity, balanced, consistent, intentional. The AI generated a probability model. What are the chances that all these patterns exist by coincidence? The number it produced approached 0. Not 0, but so close that for all practical purposes, it might as well be. Then something unusual happened. The AI generated a statement, not as data, but as a conclusion. If a human authored this text, then that human demonstrated control over language, mathematics, and structure beyond known human capability. Pause. And if not, then the origin of this text lies beyond human intelligence. The system stopped there. No further analysis, no additional claims. Just silence. Because sometimes, even a machine reaches a point where data ends and something else begins. Something it cannot define, something it cannot compute, only recognize. And maybe that's where the real question begins. Not whether the Quran contains patterns, but whether those patterns were meant to be found.